I have been disgustingly obsessed with Clair Obscur Expedition 33. The game has actively infiltrated my mind in a way that another game by another small developer has done so as well. That would be Balatro. If you ever heard of Balatro, it's 15 bucks on Steam. It's a fun card game. It's a roguelike. It's very fun. It's a poker roguelike, a game I never thought that I would actually enjoy because I've never been into poker, but this game has an addicting grip on me. I play it on my phone. I play it on my Nintendo Switch, I play it on Steam, and I play it on my PlayStation 5. I have it on 4 separate systems, and I bought them on all of them. Well, technically I didn't buy it on PlayStation because right now it's free on PlayStation Plus, but Clair Obscur is $50. Now, this may jar you a little bit if you want to get the base experience with Clair Obscur. There's no content hidden behind a DLC. The deluxe edition doesn't come with anything crazy. I believe the deluxe edition just comes with extra costumes, I believe. Yeah, I think it's just some costumes. It's really just some costumes, some extra costumes. So, outside of that, the game is $50. Now, why is that important? Why does that even matter? 50 bucks, that seems about regular, right? No, not at all. Games are increasing in price dramatically so. As a matter of fact, games are getting upwards of $90 to $80 right now, and games are constantly just increasing in price. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to cost $6 billion. It's going to be insane. It's going to cost $7,748 just by the ability just to be able to play the game and look at it. We're going to be charging millions of dollars. We're going to put a neural link inside of our skull, and it's going to take money out of our wallets, and we even think about our credit card number and those 3 little digits on the back. That's going to happen with those games. Why does Balatro, why does Clair Obscur, why do these games cost so little? Why by these independent development studios these games cost so little? That's because they give a damn about us. You see, big companies, AAA companies, will hire voice actors that are famous or do all these wild things on this motion capture and have all these developers for a game that is overprocessed, overcooked, over nonsensical, and all these extra things. When in reality, when I was playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the facial animations, the motion capturing, the beauty, the dedication to art put into the game was so beautiful, was so godlike. I felt like I was in the world. It immersed me inside of the game. And if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. I see a lot of people saying, oh, it's turn-based. I can't get into a turn-based game. This game is barely a turn-based game. I hate to say it. It doesn't feel like a turn-based game when I play Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It feels like an action game where people take turns is what it is, because everything is so active and sprawling within the game. The gameplay in itself feels more like a dance than it does for like a turn-based. You can parry, you can counter while the attacks are going on. The gameplay in itself is outstanding. It feels like a beautiful crescendo of all the aspects that made Devil May Cry good, all the aspects that made God Hand good, all the aspects that made Final Fantasy good, and put them into a game so that we wouldn't miss anything about the game. If you are a fan of action games or turn-based games, you will like Clair Obscur, period, because it is both of them beautifully mixed in a middling part. It is a game that feels like a hybrid of every game that I've played. It is godlike. I love it. I really do. And it cares about the story. It's a game that made me cry. But it's only $50. I imagine there's going to be some big DLC. There's going to be some super boss and all this other stuff. No, actually, all the super bosses are within the game. So why does it cost $50? So, Sandfall Interactive. Sandfall Interactive is a studio that got founded in 2020. I believe it was 2020. I believe they have it on their website. It was founded in 2020. But Sandfall Interactive, if you go to their thing, .co, yes, that's right. It's founded in 2020 in France. They have a team, and you can see the entire team right here. You can see all the team members, everybody right here. The CEO, creative, lead game design, all the people. It costs so much. It costs so less, more so, because it doesn't have a crazy amount of nonsense people just there for the sake of it. It has dedicated artists that care about the game. It has people that are actively a part of the industry, people that have been a part of the industry before, a few people that have worked on it, and a dog. It has a dog. It has a dog. There's a dog on the team. I think everybody needs a management and asset in that variety. He's the happiness manager. He's very important. There's no misconduct. There's no nonsense. It is a game that took all of its eggs and put them into one basket. There's no secondary team. There's no B team. The entire team behind Expedition 33 is right here. A team of about, 33 developers, something around that range, spent time on it. I've seen people question this. I've seen people question metrics. People saying, how'd they get all that money? What's going on? How'd this happen? To make a beautiful game, to make a game that's good, you don't need a crazy amount of money. I don't know how much Clair Obscur cost to make. Probably a lot. It was made in Unreal Engine, I believe. But Balatro was about one guy. This is a one guy effort. One dude charged $15 for a roguelike game that's pretty addicting, really good pixel art. This is one guy named Local Thunk. No idea who he is. Just one guy. He wants to keep his anonymity. He's just one dude. That's it. One guy. I keep seeing big developers continually say, oh, we gotta pay for this and pay for that, and we gotta do this, and the price of game, we're losing money on this game. Why are you losing money on the game? Why are you doing that? How are you losing money on the game? What's going on? You're losing money on the game because you're wasting money on a bunch of other worthless garbage. You're not really caring about the base game. All you care about is, okay, we're making a game that's good enough where we can put microtransactions inside the game. As much as I dog and hate on Fortnite, when they first made Fortnite, that was basically an Epic Games passion project. It turned into the Fortnite we have today. It was a zombie survival game where you could build a base on the move. And that got me really hooked. Nowadays in the game, you can actually play that in the sandbox version of the game. There's a bunch of other games inside of Fortnite you can play. They added, it became much bigger than what it once was. But it became this huge project that introduced microtransactions and all these other things. That's what happened. It was insane, it was wacky, it was psychotic. That's what happened. However, this wasn't the initial start. The initial start for game developers isn't to make a beautiful base game where you can unlock things in the game. No. In Clair Obscur, there are a crazy amount of collectibles, costumes, and you can't buy to get the collectibles. You actually have to play the game to get all the weapons, collectibles, all the stuff. You can't buy upgrade materials. You can't do that. I'm looking at you, Capcom, with Dragon's Dogma 2, where you can buy stuff. I'm looking at you. I'm looking directly at you in the eyes, actually. So you can't do that. Same with Balatro. It's just a game, and then he encourages people to use mods. There's a Pokemon mod for Balatro, all this other stuff. He encourages people to use other things in the game. He's in the Discord right now. You can just talk to him. Just say, hey, Local Thunk, I'm making a mod. Cool. Show me. He just loves it. He has the source code open and available. That's what happened. That's developers that care about the consumer. AAA companies, AAA games don't care. They never will. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 costs $50 because guess what? It cares about you. It cares about your time. It doesn't want to waste it. It doesn't want to make you feel like a piece of garbage. That's the beauty of the entire game. And because I care about your time in the totality, I'm going to end the video now. I love Clair Obscur Expedition 33. If you haven't played it, I'd recommend playing it. For those who come after. When one falls. When one falls. For those who come after. For those who come after. God, I love the game so much.
I'm your Nick and Night, be my loyalties low. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.